segment is so I choose the case study one. It's about the mental health support apps for college students. So this is the table content. We got the overviews and the recommendation for design tip. So for the first one is the introduction. So in the UX design, selecting the right technical at this stage is very important to the board user need and to hit the business goal. So this report is examines the three UX technical, is including the user interview, persona, and usability testing. So for the first one is the overviews. So overviews, we got the product. So the product is a mobile app offering a mental health resource that contain to self-help tools, crisis hotline, and more. So the target user is for the college student that age 18 until 24 that facing stress. So the challenge is the social stigma still limit to open the participation and the deeper with the PDPA. So is limited access to advance about this prototyping tools. So the design duration is fabric and the budget is 22,000. So the team got one product manager, one US researcher, two US designer, one UI designer, and two part-time developer. So for the design circle, we got five. So the first one is the research. So research to aim. So the research is to aim to understand user what they need and what the challenge and what they want. So gathering both qualitative and quantitative to support the app design. So it's conducting user interview and we got the analyzing competitor. So though the second is the ideation is this is a creative stage uh, when the idea and possible solution are being explored. So in this stage we got the generating idea, thoughts brainstorming, creating connection via mind mapping and more. So the third is the prototyping. So prototyping is the step to embedding to bringing the idea to life. Third, the practical representation that user interact with. So in the prototyping, we got the developing wireframe, designing mock-up, and building interact prototype use tools like Figma or Adobe. So the third one is testing. So this phase involves assessing the design by engaging real user what they need and the function and the emotional effect. So it helps to identify potential issue and refine the design before the official launch. So it's including the usability testing, A/B test, and the heuristic analysis. So the last one is implementation. So this where the final design is built and launched is cover development, quality check, and ensuring the product is ready to use. So it's including the internal and the backend development, the qualification and testing, development and performance monitoring. So this is the user interview. So it contains strengths, limitation, comparison, and appropriateness. So the strength is content deep, emotional insights written to sensitive topic and to help uncover unspoken user concerns such as fear or stigma. So the limitation is the first is the time up, the time to consuming to arrest and conduct. And maybe the best participant is not enough due to the topic sensitivity. So the comparison is to compare to survey the provide richer context but rich fewer people. And last one is appropriateness. It's highly suitable in the early phase to establish empathy and valid needs. So this is the persona is including four strengths, limitation, comparison, and appropriateness. So the strengths it helps to align the theme around to clearly define the user expectation. So it also encourages empathy and humanizes user need. So for the limitation is based on generate the data may not reflect all individual difference. So the risk to stereotyping or oversimplify complex user behavior. So the comparison compared to the journey maps, personas focus on who the user is rather than what process they go through. So while this dynamic, personas are easier to use as design preferences across team. So the last one is the appropriateness. So the appropriateness are highly efficient in the early stage, especially when the user research is limited by mental health stigma and private comment. So they offer a clear and consistent way to represent key user during the ideation and the design. So for the usability testing, we also got four. So the first one is strengths is detect a usability issue before the development and gather real user action to design and compare. So for the limitation, we facing a problem is result limit and only three or low-cost tools available, and a procurement of user for testing may be challenged. So for the comparison is more specific than A/B test at this stage, and also is practical event with limit budget and time if using simple moderate testing. So for lighteners, critical and enjoy apps simply and comfort for emotional vulnerable user. This is the last two is a summary of funding. We got the user interview, personas, usability testing, and overall. So the user interview is efficient to deep emotional insight during early design phase, especially when conducted the trustless situation like campus counselor center. Help the team to understand the sensitive need and build empathy with user. So for the personas, uh, useful for maintain user center focus throughout the idea and design. They provide consistent representation of key user type. Thought care must be taken to avoid stereotype and overgeneralization. So for the usability testing, um, is limited tools and user testing and still uncover important usability issue. So for the overall, is each technical address different stage and challenge in the project together. Uh, we form a complementary UX strategy that support emotional sensitivity, design clarity, and project visibility. For the design team, we got three. The first one is that the user interview is collaborated with campus counseling center to conduct semi-structured interview. This help to get the real emotional needs, copy habits, and failures to help seeking. And it also respect the privacy to avoid the user become enemies to build trust. So the second is build personas only. Use interview to create clear personas based on certain mental health, teach habit, and emotional triggers. Uh, let this persona give the design idea, content choice. So the last one is use low cost usability testing. Test a new design use free tools like Figma or report session. Focus on key tasks such as onboarding and assessing support vectors. Gather feedback from 5 until 8 users to spot the problem early without heavy cost. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.